material self is a collection of physical objects and relationships that make up a person's sense of self. Physical objects, a person's body, clothes, possessions, and home. Relationships, a person's family and other people they have relationship with. The material self is constructed and maintained through the acquisitions, ownerships, and use of materials, objects. People learn to identify themselves with material possessions and parts of their environment during early development. Media and consumer culture can influence people's desire to acquire more material goods as a reflection of status and success. What is the material self of a person? Material self. The material self consists of things that a person have or entities, institutions that a person belongs to. Those things like the body, family, clothes, money, and such as make up of the material self. For James, the core of the material self was the body. What is the material self concept? Conceptually, materialism involves a lifestyle whereby happiness is achieved through the attainment of material objects, wealth, or status. Previous research has related materials to an external and fragile sense of self.
These are the key aspects of material self. First is the body. So the body is the innermost part of material self. Intentionally, we are investing our body. We are directly attached to this commodity that we cannot live without. We strive hard to make sure that our body functions well and good. Any ailment or disorder directly affect us. We do have certain preferential attachment or intimate closeness to certain body parts because of its value to us. So our body is a fundamental part of our material self. It's how we interact with the world and how others perceive us. We often invest time and effort in maintaining our physical appearance, which reflects our self-image. Our bodies can act as a social signifiers. The way we dress, style our hair, and even tattoos or piercing we choose can communicate messages about who we are, what we value, and where we belong. So the next one is clothes. So clothes influenced by the philosophy of dress by Herman Lutz. James believed that clothing is an essential part of the material self. Lutz in his book Microcosmos stipulates that anytime we bring an object into the surface of our body, we invest that object into the consciousness of our personal existence, taking in its contours to be our own and making it part of the self. So the fabric and style of the clothes we wear bring sensations to the body to which directly affects our attitudes and behavior. Thus, clothes are placed in the second hierarchy of material self. Clothing is a form of self-expression. We choose to wear clothes that reflect ourselves. So what we wear is a powerful way to express of who we are. Clothes can communicate our interests, values, affiliations, and even our mood. Like for example, a musician might wear a band t-shirt to show their love to music, or someone might be dressed in a certain style to fit in a particular group. So clothes can also be a way to signal our social status and belonging. Certain brands or style of clothing might be associated with wealth, power, or a particular social group. So this can be both conscious or unconscious, and it plays a role in how we see ourselves and how other people see us.
So the third one is immediate family. So immediate family refers to the people closest to us, such as our parents and siblings. These are the people we have the most direct and emotional connection with. Our immediate family is a big part of who we are. Their successes, failures, and even their problems affect us deeply. When they do well, we feel proud, and when they struggle, we feel their pain. We naturally want to help them when they need it, almost like we are helping ourselves. We care about our family so much because they are the people closest to us and are part of our identity. And the last one is home. So home is the place where we live, and it holds all the memories and experiences that have shaped who we are. So home is is more than just a building. It's where we first learn about ourselves. Everything in our home, like the rooms and objects, reminds us of different moments in our lives. There's an old saying, if walls could talk, meaning that our home holds the story of our lives. Because we spend so much time there, and it holds so many memories. Home becomes a part of who we are. It is closely tied to our identity and personal history.
So that's all. I hope you learned something. Bye!